Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a short all about the Charlotte Fire Department's Defenders of the North, the crews from Charlotte Fire Station number 28. So without any further ado, Fire Station 28.
Battalion 2, Engines 11, 27, 7, and 22, Investigator 1, Ladder 27, and Safety 1, House Fire, CO1 Maple Street, Army, Echo, Battalion 2, Engines 11, and 27.
The Charlotte Fire Department opened Fire Station number 28 in 1991, and that station protected the northern area of the fast-growing city known as the North Lake area. The city of Charlotte experienced huge growth in the 1970s and 80s, starting with a population of less than 250,000 people in 1970. The city's population reached over 300,000 in 1980, and by 1990 was up to nearly 400,000. Because of favorable annexation laws in North Carolina, the city of Charlotte was able to almost continually annex adjacent land through the 2000s. This required the City of Charlotte Fire Department to continue building stations, and during this time, the city opened multiple stations, including several in the quickly growing northern section of the city. The map shown is a map of Mecklenburg County, with the city of Charlotte shown in white, and then the other outlying towns and fire districts are in different colors. On the fire station map, Fire Station 28's location is in the northernmost center section of the city. For reference, the rose color above that is the town of Huntersville. The dark blue to the left is Long Creek Volunteer Fire Department's district, and the magenta, a little farther to the left, is Cook's Community Volunteer Fire Department's district. In 1989, the Charlotte Fire Department put engines 27 and 28 into service. Engine 27 operated out of Station 22 until 27's new station was built, and Engine 28 operated out of a temporary facility on Old Statesville Road until their station was completed in 1991. Station 28 is similar to many of the other stations built in the late 1980s and early 1990s by the Charlotte Fire Department. Those stations were all two-bay stations. And it was also during this construction period where Charlotte started designing the stations so that they visually fit into the surrounding communities and getting away from the more standard industrial-looking stations they had built in the 60s and 70s. The first rig to serve as Engine 28 was a 1989 Pierce Lance with a 1,500 GPM pump and a 500-gallon tank. In 2001, they put an American LaFrance Eagle general safety engine into service as Engine 28. And then in 2009, they got their first Spartan Gladiator Smeal pumper. The current Engine 28 is a 2020 Spartan Metro Star chassis built by Smeal with a 2,000 GPM pump, a 500-gallon water tank, and a 30-gallon foam tank. When Station 28 first opened, in addition to the engine company, Charlotte Fire Department placed a tanker into service at that station. That tanker, identified as Tanker 72, was a 1993 International Central States build that had a 1,250-gallon per minute pump, 1,000-gallon water tank, and a 300-gallon foam tank. That tanker served as Tanker 72 out of Station 28 until 2006, when the department replaced them with Spartan Smeal tankers. Those were equipped with a 1,500 GPM pump, 1,000-gallon water tank, and a 300-gallon foam tank. The department renumbered their tankers shortly after that and dropped the tanker number in the 70s and assigned them numbers of the station. So tanker 72 became tanker 28. Tanker 28 remained in service until March of 2017. With the continued growth of both commercial and residential areas in Station 28's area, the Charlotte Fire Department wanted to add a ladder company to the station. After several budget cycles, that was finally approved, and in March of 2017, Ladder 28 was placed into service at Station 28. At that time, Tanker 28 was redesignated Tanker 22 and moved to Station 22. Ladder 28 is a 2016 Spartan Gladiator Classic Smeal build with a 2,000 GPM pump, a 370-gallon water tank, and a 30-gallon foam tank, and it is a 105-foot rear mount aerial. Fire Station 28 remains one of Charlotte's busier stations, with both the engine and the ladder running almost 3,400 calls each in the last fiscal year 2023. So that wraps up this quick video all about Charlotte Fire Station 28. Hopefully you found it interesting and informative. If you have any comments, questions, or made any mistakes or omissions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I would ask you to like and subscribe, and we'll just see you in the next All About video. Bye.